Where am I?
He's awake!
He looks so complete.
Hey, it's about time.
Anyway, welcome to the gang.
I've been wandering this wasteland with the team for a while. Most are out scouting while I document the mutated entities. It is relatively easy work. Seeing her fills me with both joy and fear. I must find a new path for her, because I know this wasteland is no paradise. As we delve deeper, the relentless force of erosion is like a slow, steady hammer driving life down like a nail, reshaping it into something else. Guided by my companion, we reach a new area with far more strange entities than the outskirts. Our ailing frames can barely endure, yet none of us are willing to stop. I can't leave yet. The key to finding the way out might lie deeper within.
Watch out!
Huh?
Welcome home.
Dear visitors, welcome to the Identity V Call of the Abyss 8 Global Qualifiers Grand Opening. Let's take a look at the details of this Global Qualifiers. Call of the Abyss 8 Global Qualifiers consists of 6 divisions: Chinese Mainland Division, Japan Division, Southeast Asia Division, Chinese Hong Kong Macau Taiwan Division, NAEU Division, and the South Korea Division. A total of 15 qualification places will be decided from the 6 divisions. They will join the 5 teams that have earned direct invitations to the Global Finals travel offline in April and assemble on the COA 8 Global Finals stage to compete for the honorary title of the Identity V Global Champion. The Global Qualifiers will kick off with the Japan Division on February 21 and officially conclude on March 23 after the final qualifying places are determined in the Chinese Mainland Division. Except for 2 directly invited teams in the Chinese Mainland Division, the top 8 teams from the Ancient Passage will compete against 8 non-invited IVL teams to claim the remaining 7 global finals places. Except for 2 directly invited teams in the Japan division, the top 5 teams from the Ancient Passage will compete against non-invited IJL teams vying for the remaining 3 places for the global finals. In Southeast Asia division, except for 1 directly invited team, there will only be 1 remaining place for the global finals, and it will be determined through the SEA qualifiers. 2 places in NAEU division, 1 place in South Korea division, and 1 place in Chinese Hong Kong Macau Taiwan division will all be determined by the divisional qualifiers. It's worth noting that a brand new banning and picking rule will be implemented during the global qualifier phase of COA 8. Hunter characters enter the global ban pick mode for the first time, similar to the rules for survivors from round 1 to round 3. The Hunter characters that are picked by both teams will not be selected or banned again in the entire game. Corresponding balance adjustments about them. The maximum number of Hunter characters that survivors can ban has been reduced from previous 3 to 2. In addition, the away team will have an additional opportunity to ban a map in round 3. That's all for the tournament introduction of the global qualifier phase of COA 8. Stars illuminate the night, world rejoices in delight. Let's witness together who will stand out among the rest to the highest honor of Call of the Abyss 8 Global Finals.
What was on the island?
I don't remember.
What killed the islanders?
I don't know.
When you were rescued, you said, there are no seagulls.
I wasn't thinking clearly.
Have you ever thought clearly?
Were you afraid of being swallowed by the islanders' beliefs?
Nonsense!
Maybe afraid of losing yourself in their faith?
A herd of mad sheep. That's all they were.
Then what were you afraid of?
The shepherd.
Was it the shepherd who made you swallow her?
It was seagulls. Yes, seagulls. I couldn't escape until their eyes and ears were gone.
But you said
There are no seagulls on the island. Can you even tell what's real?
At dusk, the seagull speaks. We with our red plumage are ill-suited for this age.
For those with noble hearts.
Even in the days when the Volooth name was known from tongue to tongue. All my clan desired was to walk free upon this land, as we were born to do.
Live as the freeborn must, in the wild winds of liberty. Cast thy sovereign soul into the world, and should it not find its place, let defiance be its course.
Resist, as she does, a life ablaze in crimson, never yielding to the mundane. Just as she does, the Vinland charting her way through the storm of idealism. Yet, the seagull's omen proves true. Those who do not belong are dashed upon the waves. In her exile, the snowfields rob her of warmth, the warmth she lost because of me. Lagerta, what is the meaning of struggling against the tides of time?
Lagerta, this fleeting existence will soon fade into nothingness upon the ocean's surge. Let us dare to face it with courage.
I.
The stairway to omniscience is long and hallowed, as bards of old would sing in verses mellowed. Stories slowly fade, their whispers mist, becoming echoes in the dark abyss. When fingers touch, The heart tree's ancient bark, they sense the essence in its rhythmic arc, and the owl bestows its grace, guiding me to that sacred gate. Visions that once clouded my sight now fade away. Sacred sounds fill my ears, resonating clear as day. We bask in wisdom from sagacious words, yet with our hands, we laid waste to all we've heard.
Thank you for your generosity, Mr. Clark. Through your esteemed wisdom, we averted losses beyond our imagining. We will always cherish your divine benevolence.
Stay away! No!
Pledges of the past have turned to chains, dragging the exalted nowhere to dark lanes, never to return. Beneath an unseen gaze's might, consciousness, a silhouette in glaring light, slips into the void, out of sight. The prophecy was clear and bright. The hour comes. I take my flight. Ascending past an unchangeable fate, the road ahead is fraught with peril great. My silent old friend, so true and kind. Would you accept this invitation of mine?
February 11th. A fierce wind scattered the clouds. At last, I found it, up high in the skies, thousands of miles above the ground. That land. Just like the tall tales rolling off that fibber's tongue, a floating island is driven by the wind. No, a floating island fueled by endless inspiration. These tulip fields are not merely for show. They provide the foundation for everything. Precious oxygen. Fireflies gather here with devotion. In this place, pragmatic soul and the spirit of creativity never clash. The much-anticipated debut arrives. The power is finally connected. But all that greets him is...
Run! It's an earthquake!
This obsession with returning home altered the island's course. Almost everyone fell into a deep slumber. Wake up! We cannot miss this chance to change the weather again. If hurricanes could be predicted, perhaps Father would still be with us. Windmills are born to turn, Wendy. Your storm glass is sure to work.
The heavens are sure to open today. I just know it'll rain any moment now.
Such disasters cannot be avoided. Although, my child, you do possess an uncanny talent for studying the weather. But, Mother, even if I were to pour my very heart and soul into it, before this insurmountable precipice, science turns a deaf ear to my pleas. When evasion avails us not, when destiny ushers towards us a mighty hurricane, I will guide the storm and shatter this ludicrous obstacle. I will scatter the fog and seek the locus where the light converges. The downpour will return, and the truth will be mine to tell.
He looks so complete.
Hey, it's about time.
Anyway, welcome to the gang.
I've been wandering this wasteland with the team for a while. Most are out scouting while I document the mutated entities. It is relatively easy work. Seeing her fills me with both joy and fear. I must find a new path for her, because I know this wasteland is no paradise. As we delve deeper, the relentless force of erosion is like a slow, steady hammer driving life down like a nail, reshaping it into something else. Guided by my companion, we reach a new area with far more strange entities than the outskirts. Our ailing frames can barely endure, yet none of us are willing to stop. I can't leave yet. The key to finding the way out might lie deeper within.
Watch out!
Welcome home.
Hi, dear visitors, welcome. I'm Cherry from the Identity 5 development team.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Board, one of the game designers.
The weather is finally warming up, and I feel like our opening battle is getting smoother each time.
A weather topic? Really? You are definitely from the UK.
Okay, let's not let the conversation stall. So, what's today's topic?
Of course, we are here to talk about the upcoming major update.
Oh, exciting. But what's the theme this time? As everyone knows, every year around late March to early April, we introduce a new version tied to choose and inference storyline. I always treat these story updates like detective novels. I can't wait to find out what kind of case we'll be diving into this time.
This time, the theme is astrology. I will share more details about the event's background in just a bit. But aside from the story event, we also have new essence, costumes, a public map, and much more. Plus, we are introducing the Truth and Inference 7th Anniversary Gift Box, along with new characters, a new season, a new crossover, and a series of system optimizations. So there's a ton of content to cover today.
Every time we make these updates, I always hear players saying, "There's so much info, I can't keep up."
So, should I keep spelling the details, or should I stop here?
Well, as the old saying goes, since we're already here, we might as well go all in.
Alright, back to the main topic. Before we officially dive into the upcoming major updates, let's first go over some of the pre-release warm-up events and other updates. First up, we have a fan-favorite event that our Ventry players will surely recognize, the Custom Return Vault. This year's costume return vote will take place from March 15 to March 24th. During this period, players can hide into the game to cast their votes. The most voted costumes will make their return to the in-game shop on March 27th, following maintenance. The voting rules remain largely the same as last year, with 2 separate voting tracks, shop costumes and essence costumes. Additionally, there will be a special extra return pool. One important note: prisoner, paranormal detective, and barmaid Sea Salt Mocktail have both been selected for return 2 years in a row. So this year, they will not be included in the voting pool.
Yeah, it's time for the annual costume return vote. Not only does this event give players a chance to bring back these costumes they previously missed, but you can also earn rewards based on your voting participation. So be sure to get involved and cast your votes.
In addition to the costume vote, we have also scheduled a return of some previous event rewards and shop furniture. This batch of content is scheduled to return on March 20th. Visitors can head to the shop and event store to obtain them. In addition to the returning items, we have also selected a batch of Once and Emerald Tower series costumes for a comeback. As mentioned last year, due to the increase in the number of Once and Emerald Tower, we will not be returning them in a single batch in the future, but we'll be doing a batch return throughout the year. The Vans and Emerald Tower series will be available on March 27th, so be sure to mark your calendars and don't mix up the dates. Additionally, we would like to take this opportunity to announce that the Call of the Abyss 8 champion team commemorative costumes from past years will be making a return. This will be available on April 30, right before this year's Call of the Abyss 8 Grand Finals.
Yeah, speaking of which, I've seen a lot of visitors asking about the return of different costume series. So let me highlight some key points for everyone that this series would not be included in this return vote. Once and Ivory Tower costumes will return alongside the Choose and Inference update in late March. Carved Abyss champion costume will return during the Carved Abyss 8 finals period.
You are so considerate, but since we are on the topic of player inquiries, let me add something else that's been highly requested: new cumulative recharge and login rewards. First up, we have updated the cumulative login rewards for 2,500 days. Player will receive inspirations, clues, and an accessory unlock card.
Nice! So what about the cumulative recharge rewards?
We have added 2 new milestone tiers at 600,000 echoes and 700,000 echoes. 600,000 echoes rewards includes new portrait effect, new chat bubble, new chat text color, new dynamic tag frame, emote for all characters, 8,000 inspirations. As for 700,000 echoes rewards, you will get new dynamic portrait, new frame portrait, 8,000 inspirations, new battle action effects, and talent effects.
Wow, this is our first ever talent effect, right?
We are also making a quality of life improvement to the cumulative recharge rewards. Instead of directly granting specific costumes, player will now receive corresponding tokens, which they can exchange for costumes of their choice. If you have already received the cumulative recharge costume, you will have the option to decompose it once to obtain the corresponding token.
This reminds me, when Mr. Rose first launched, there was a feedback about the recharge rewards, accessory, hunter, villain Trom being replaced by On the Way, and players were unable to switch back. So, does this mean we now have a redo option, right? Players who are not so interested in these existing rechargeable costumes can convert them into tokens. So, what can you exchange the tokens for?
You can exchange tokens for fragments.
And 4 marks for convenience. Now that we've set stage, it's finally time to dive into the Choose and Inference update itself. Costume enthusiasts, you've been waiting for this moment. What new costumes will be introduced this time?
I will walk you through everything, but before that, there's one small change to how we handle Choose and Inference event costume. In past Choose and Inference updates, we have had one Essence and one Ice costume package. This time, Due to a special character, the event will feature 1 essence and 2 S costume package. One package will be limited, while the other will be time limited.
Oh, that's unexpected. Let's unveil the surprises.
First, let's check out the Season 36 Essence 3 key visual. This is tied to this year's story event. The upcoming Essence will officially launch on April 3rd. This Essence will feature 3 high-tier costumes: S costume, Psychologist, Everlasting Dream, A costume, Professor, Bard, A costume, Opera Singer, Lady of Dawn. These characters have all arrived at the tower to participate in a healing ritual, hoping to receive the blessing of the Star God. The opera singer takes on the role of a mystery noblewoman. The professor is portrayed as a bard, deeply passionate about music and poetry. The psychologist has come seeking a cure for her beloved.
Okay, so it's couple. No wonder this event features 3 S costumes.
Bingo, you got it! The patient's limited S costume, Tracing Light, and its matching A-accessory, Memory Prison, will be directly available for purchase in the store. Will this amnesiac guest find true healing within the tower?
Wow. Looking at this composition, I suppose the mysterious figure holding the crystal bowl must be the 3rd S costume character.
That's right. And speaking of which, these 2 compositions actually mirror each other. The 3rd limited time S costume is Wax Artist, astrologer, representing the host of the celestial healing ritual in the story. This costume also comes with a matching A accessory, Star Globe. Both S costume package will be available for a limited time in the store starting April 3rd. Don't miss out if you are interested.
Amazing! I've been waiting for a new matching S couple's costume. I've worn Everlasting Night and the Luminary so many times, but I also can't pass up Wax Artist's new look.
Let me guess. This is the part where you're gonna say, a true adult chooses both.
No. This time, I just wanna say, another paycheck gone.
Hey.
So, what kind of story unfolds in the astrological tower?
This update's main event is titled Enlightenment Under the Stars, kicking off on March 27th. The story will unfold over 3 weeks. Now, let's take a look at the preview PV. The mystery surrounding the Icing Bot has yet to be resolved. But Mr. Inference has already received new assignment from the benefactor to investigate a series of Star Sacrificer ritual suicides that have been making headlines. According to the client, all the victims ingested a specific drug, and the evidence links back to DM. Coincidentally, DM is about to attend an astrologically healing session, which hosted by a renowned astrologer.
Oh, come on. DM is the classic villain. He always has a hand in every major incident.
Not this time. Mr. Inference rushes to the gathering to uncover the truth, only to find himself face to face with several familiar figures, including DM. However, all the attendants seem to be hiding something. Compared to DM, who remains unusually passive during the event, the Mr. Inference notices even more suspicious individuals, all seemingly connected to a series of blackouts and other strange occurrences.
Hold on, you are telling me DM is innocent? Yeah, right. Are we sure he's not just pulling the strings behind the scenes again?
What do you think?
Fine. I'll just watch the story myself. No spoilers, but you can spill some details about the event rewards, right?
Of course! During the event, players can earn event portrait frames, toy merchant B costume, dish, character unlock card, emote unlock card, B costume unlock card, and furniture by signing in, reading story content, and completing mini-games.
Great, but if I remember correctly, previous Truth and Inference events had an AE costume unlock cards as rewards. Will we have this at this time?
Of course, we wouldn't leave that out. I was just about to mention it. By completing tasks, players can also earn an A costume unlock card, dynamic graffiti, and a rank protection card as additional rewards.
My bad. I got a little too excited. Please continue.
In addition to celebrate the launch of the new Truth and Inference event, we will be giving away 10 season essence to all players. Simply log in on April 3rd to claim them. Thank you all for your continued support.
Thank you all for your love and support. This is one of the most rewarding and generous events of the year, especially with the permanent A costume unlock card. Don't miss out.
Speaking of which, this event isn't just about rewards, it also features a brand new public map. Now that we have introduced the new costumes, what better way to show them off than in a fresh new map?
Oh yes, the best part. I can't wait to see what surprises this new public map has in store.
The new public map will be available starting April 3rd, and the unique feature this time is you can fly!
This isn't going to be like the Chinese New Year canons, is it?
Nope. This time, you will be floating like a star. Since this event revolves around astrology, interacting with the astronomical devices in the thing will let you experience zero gravity flight.
As long as I'm not being launched into space with a cannon, I'm good.
No cannon, but let's just say, one explosion might still send you sky high.
Excuse me?
In the bomb pass mode, if you fail to pass the bomb in time, it will explode, and you will become one with the stars.
So basically, is my love from the star this time?
Well, plus, players can collect star fragments scattered across the map and use them to pass some messages.
Nice. What about the dance moves? I always see people posting dance photos on social media. Seems like it's super popular.
Of course, single and dual dances will be available again this time. We have even added a custom dance editor for solo dances, allowing players to play the designated dance clips and make free combinations. Also, we are introducing a challenge mode and a photo mode, where you can capture stunning snapshots. We hope this brings some fun surprise.
That sounds amazing. Looking forward to seeing it in action.
There are also other interactive elements waiting for players to discover. Stay tuned for our upcoming showcase videos on our community. In addition to the new public map, a brand new set of themed furniture will be available in the shop starting April 3rd. The furnitures are on the store, while the round table will be given away as an event reward.
Wow, these furniture pieces match the theme perfectly. That chandelier is absolutely stunning. Now we can stargaze indoors.
Exactly! The new double swing is also incredibly dreamy. Stay tuned for an upcoming showcase video with in-game demonstrations.
So exciting! I just got a new room, and now I can finally decorate it properly.
Yes. In addition, some past furniture will be making a return on March 27th. That wraps up all the updates for Enlightenment Under the Star version.
Whew, that was a lot. I feel like I can finally breathe again.
Yeah, that was quite a content-packed update. Someone get me some water. But the next announcement is even bigger.
I've been reading the stars, and if my calculations are correct, it's time to review this year's anniversary offline gift box.
You are really getting into character. They are astrologers, but you are looking more like a fortune teller. Still, you got it right. This year's anniversary offline gift box is themed Gambler in the Spotlight.
Wow, it's a prospector. I wonder if everyone still remembers Ronald of Nice, the leading man of the Golden Rose Theatre event back in our second anniversary.
Not just an actor anymore. Ronald of Nice is now the new owner of the theater. As for the changes he's gone through over the years, and what new stories will unfold when he reunites with our detective agent's protagonist, you will have to stay tuned for the upcoming PV and gift box reveals.
Alright, I remember an announcement saying that the future gift box, office, and figures will also be available in the in-game store. So, for those who miss out on the physical gift box, does that mean they don't have to worry about missing the costume?
Exactly. The costume will be available in the in-game store, and we will announce the release date separately during pre-sales.
Good. But even so, I still want the deluxe edition figure. Finger crossed that I can get my hands on it this year. Just waiting for my handsome guy.
Speaking of handsome guys, Cherry, want to see more?
Bring them out, bring them out.
Let's take a look at the PV.
I try to find my own cause, forgetting what it was. Then I hear all your voices calling my name. When you're
Hey, what's up? Joker here. We're off to Hangzhou today. Time to pack up and get moving. Let's go! A fellow of infinite jest, Hollow Skull.
Not afraid just 'cause I know you're
Bet you never would have guessed I used to be this skinny, huh? Oh, break time, finally! All right, let's bid farewell to our old pal. I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space. Catch you later, folks. I've landed in Hangzhou. Time to meet up with my new team. Oh.
Hello!
Wow, a real fashionable modern look in our game. Even Joker has turned into a total heartthrob.
That's right. The OPH team is finally complete with the last member, OPH Joker. His costume and accessory will be available in the store on April 30th, right before the Call of Abyss 8 Grand Finals, launching alongside OPH Lily, the cheerleader previously revived. Due to popular demand, the costumes and accessories of the other 3 OPH Survivor team members will also be returning at the same time. Join the OPH team and cheer for your favorite Call of the Abyss 8 teams.
Amazing! Modern Office are always a win.
Aside from the ADVES series, the Vance and Emerald Tower series will also be receiving a new custom each. Stay tuned. The Vance series costume for Lawyer, Weight of Justice, will be available in the store on April 10th for purchase with icons.
So, this is what the successful Riley truly looks like.
Exactly. Seeing Riley in such a formal outfit definitely takes some getting used to. As for the new costume in the Emerald Tower series, it belongs to our Forward.
Forward was one of the key figures in the Lost Ivory Tower event. After all the ups and downs, he's now officially a member of the Demery Academic Detective Club.
That's right. The Emerald Tower series costume for Forward, Touchdown, will be available in the store on April 10th for purchase with echoes.
Nice! With new costumes arriving in the IDVES series, Once series, and Ivory Tower series, we're getting closer and closer to a new season. What surprises can we expect this time?
Looks like Cherry is getting really skilled as transitioning into the new season's big 3 revivals.
Of course, this is what I do.
But hold on. Before we dive into the new season, we have a brand new character to introduce. Here it is, the new hunter, peddler, Valentina Yago Veselov.
Wow, the horror game vibes are back. The new character is an elderly woman? Wait, isn't this the first old age character model we've had since Mad Eyes?
That's right. At least on the surface, she appears to be an old woman.
Oh, I see. On the surface. Got it. So, does that mean this new hunter will be the featured character for the first Ancestors costume?
Not this time, Cherry. You guessed wrong. This new character will be released as part of a package instead. The Peddler's S package includes the S costume, Freedom to Love, and the A accessory, Dimitri 1. This package will be available in the store on April 24th. Players who purchase the bundle will be able to experience the new hunter, the Peddler, immediately upon release.
Can I just say, this costume totally gives off Big Bad Wolf in Disguise vibes. There's an eerie beauty to it. And wait, is she holding a child? Oh no, it's a robot?
The matching accessory also happens to look like a little robot. As for her abilities, along with the effects of the costume and the accessory, stay tuned for the upcoming gameplay showcase video.
If you are excited to try out the new character, don't forget to participate in our community events. You will have a chance to win a test server code to experience the paddle's skills before anyone else. We'll also be releasing a limited number of the test server code in the official Discord every single month. Players can redeem them using points, so there's no need to worry about missing out on testing access anymore.
Now that we have covered the new character, let's dive into the upcoming season update. Season 37 is scheduled to begin on April 30th. First, let's take a look at the new high-tier rank treasure accessories for this season. The Season 37 rank treasure includes the following high-tier accessories: S accessory coffee pot for Explorer, A accessory deck of cards for Pharaoh Lady, and A accessory wizard wreath for Dream Witch.
Finally, our new character, Pharaoh Lady, is getting her first high-tier accessory. And look at that! Our older friends Explorer and Dream Witch are also featured. This S accessory for Explorer looks especially fitting with his previous S costume from the Ancestors.
We had to make sure our Stress editor-in-chief got some well-deserved recognition. And speaking of Dream Witch, this is a double celebration for her. Alongside her rank treasure accessory, she will also be receiving a new Logic Path costume this season.
I love it! This costume set has such a unique and captivating theme. The mask of the Philosophies is such a great touch.
Right? I'm a big fan of this style too. This season's Essence 1 and the Logic Path share the same theme, both drawing inspiration from the Greek underworld. The characters are also designed with internal furnishing elements. And Dream Witch as the maiden seamstress might just originate from a rustic spinning wheel in this bizarre and enchanting world of Essence 1.
So, what are we waiting for? Show me Essence 1 now! I can't wait!
Essence 1 includes the S costume for Little Girl, the A costume for Meteorologist, and the A costume for the Feaster. This will be released on April 30th, alongside the new season.
Wow, Little Girl's costume has such an eerie yet elegant porcelain doll aesthetic. I love it. But honestly, I can't take my eyes off Mr. Kokorak. Is that a cat inside his cloth? I'm sorry, but this is just too adorable. What happened to the Lord Hasta to turn him into this?
This is the bizarre adventure of Little Girl after she returns home. The weird hosts and servants welcome her with warm hospitality that brings her great joy. However, as an unknown impulse urges her to venture deeper, the entire mansion begins to feel unfriendly. Everything around her, every object in sight, seems determined to stop her exploration. But with the help of the mystery, Mr. Kokorak, will she be able to break through the illusions and uncover the truth?
This feels like a dark, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland. I absolutely love the concept.
If you want to uncover the real truth, don't miss the Essence 1 PV, and of course, explore it in-game. Next up, there are some new additions, rule adjustments, etc. that I would like to introduce to you for the long term.
These updates are based on extensive community feedback. Every change here directly impacts your game experience. We carefully review all of your input, so if you have suggestions or feedback, be sure to share them with us through our community, Devs Q&A, as well as other channels.
That's right. Now, for our first major optimization, let's talk about the updates to the Deduction Star event.
I'm sure everyone has been eagerly waiting for the details ever since we announced this update. With the Deduction Star event returning in late April, now it is the perfect time for Mr. Bold to walk through the new change to the rules.
First, here's a preview of the event schedule. Phase 1 of the Deduction Star event will run from April 24th, after maintenance, to April 28th. Phase 2, the best performance voting, will take place from May 1st to May 5th. The duration of the event is shorter than in the past. The year's rule adjustments can be summarized into 3 key areas: expanding and shifting nomin slots, modifying voting methods, and raising the entry requirements for both voting and character sport channels.
I remember you briefly mentioned in a community discussion that Nanami slots should be shifted. What's exactly rule for this?
The detection star will still have 6 winning characters. If a character wins on both servers, their slot will be given to the next highest ranked character based on the combined vote count across both servers. For the Best Performance Nymph award, the number of winners has increased to 4. The shift rule remains the same as deduction star.
More spots for the Nymph award? That's great news!
Now, regarding how votes are earned, we have removed previous voting methods such as daily logins and social sharing. Moving forward, votes can only be earned through battles and by unlocking Deduction Star series costumes in the collection. This change is to prevent malicious bot accounts from mass farming votes at no cost. Additionally, the voting requirement has been raised to account level 15 or higher to further prevent above situation.
Level 15 isn't too high or too low, but will this affect the newer players who want to earn event rewards?
Not at all. Players below level 15 can still claim all event rewards, including login bonus and token-based rewards, just as before. Finally, for character sport channels, the new requirements are voting 10 times unlocks the sport channel, voting 30 times unlocks the ability to send messages in the channel. Players who have previously reached the C or higher character badges are exempt from vote restrictions and automatically gain full access. The updated rules will be available in-game for players to check anytime.
Sounds like these changes align closely with the player feedback. We truly hope this year's Deduction Star event will provide a better experience for everyone.
Now, let's move on to some combat-related adjustments. First, as we previously mentioned in our devs Q&A, we are implementing skill adjustments for the Hunter, Jack. Basically, now, Jack has an extra button that allows for 2 different attacks. While retaining Jack's signature fog strike mechanic, we have reworked the fog into a charge-based system. Players can now consume different amounts of fog to unleash fog strike of varying strengths, making Jack's damage output more flexible and controllable.
Speaking of control, one of the main concerns from players was whether fog strike will be unlinked from the basic attack button.
Yes, we have addressed that as well. Now, neither of Jack's charged attack variations will automatically trigger fog strike. This gives players more control over when and how they want to use it. Now, let's take a look at some combat scoring optimizations on screen.
Oh, this is the rescue role scoring optimization we mentioned before. It now emphasizes precise rescue timing, including half-second rescues and full timing rescues, while also rewarding accurate execution for rescuers.
That's right. And it's not just for the rescue role. We have also made adjustments to the scoring system for chases to improve overall balance. Currently, the existing scoring mechanics can create inefficient time gaps and even lead to intentional score farming. So, we have implemented specific adjustments to make scoring more meaningful and fair. Both these scoring updates and Jack's reworked abilities will first be introduced in the test server during mid-April, with an official release scheduled at the end of April.
Sounds great! I'm really looking forward to hearing players' feedback once they get to try it on first hand.
Now that we have covered core combat mechanics, let's shift gears and talk about something fun: entertainment modes.
Raise his hand! This is my favorite segment! The newly introduced Scribbled Leads mode and the Copycat mode have been huge time skins for me.
Glad to hear you like them. To enhance the casual gaming experience, we are adding new elements and content to several popular game modes, including Duel Hunters, Copycat, Final Blowout. Let's take a look at what's coming. In Duel Hunters, we are introducing a brand new mechanic, Chaos Effects. Once the match reaches a certain phase, extreme weather phenomena will swipe through the entire map.
Wow, Duel Hunters is one of our oldest game modes, and this update is adding some insane new content. Wildfires, sandstorms, earthquakes, the meta is starting to feel like a full apocalyptic battleground.
And that's not all. We have also expanded the Door Hunter's shop with new exchangeable items for both hunter and survivors.
I remember some players suggesting that Door Hunters should allow buying items anytime, anywhere, like in other modes, instead of needing to run to a phone booth. These new items seem to be a great way to bridge the gap.
Exactly. The Door Hunters update is set to launch on March 27th. If you are a fan of Door Hunters, don't forget to hop in and experience the new mechanics and items. Now, let's move on to one of the most popular recent modes, Copycat. On April 3rd, Copycat will introduce 4 new roles: Secret Agent, Broker, Underground Doctor, and Consultant. Their affiliations and abilities are displayed on the screen.
Wow, the secret agent can actually turn to the copycat against each other? That's intense. This is going to be so fun to watch. The Broken looks really strong too.
I thought Cherry would like the Consultant role more.
What's that?
Because you can literally do nothing, just sit back and vote normally, and still meet your winning condition.
I'm definitely the one who carries the game.
Hahaha, you seem really interested in these new roles, so here's another surprise. Along with these 4 new identities, Copycat is also getting a brand new map.
Nice. I've already memorized every inch of White Sandstream Asylum. So, where are we headed this time? What new mechanics are coming with the map?
The new map is Golden Cave. Of course, the new map comes with new in-game tasks and some unique mechanics. Additionally, with the new experience of using Darker Fog Tunnel and the telephone system, players can climb through cave openings and traverse the multi-level terrain for creative movement and escape strategies.
Wow, Golden Cave sounds like a perfect map for the copycat. I wonder if Norton can help me win while I play?
Oh, good reminder. Speaking of Golden Cave, how could we forget about Norton? A special Force Gold mechanic will be available at specific locations in the map. Interacting with it will change the location of emergency radio station, which could give you a game-changing advantage.
I can't wait to play it. When is the map launching?
The Golden Cave map will officially launch on May 22nd. Stay tuned for upcoming gameplay previews. Now, let's talk about one of the most beloved recent modes, Scramble Ideas. We are adding a small but highly requested feature, jumping.
Oh, that means players can jump onto the map models and move across the obstacles. This will allow that's even more creative and engaging level designs.
The jumping feature is scheduled for release in mid-late April. Keep an eye on the official update announcements, and don't forget to try it out.
I wonder if we will ever get a double jumps or other advanced movement mechanics in the future. Looking forward to it.
Next, we are bringing back 2 highly popular limited-time game modes, Final Blowout and Orpheus Game.
Final Blowout. Wasn't that the From Hula Bowler version? It feels like the circus final show wasn't that long ago. Are there any new changes this time?
For this re-release, we have added a new batch of Turning Point cards.
Wow, those new hunter cards seem really powerful, especially the one that grants vision of the specific survivor. I've dreamed of having this ability in normal matches.
The new survivor cards aren't weak either. They provided increased survivability and escape potential, helping survivors gain an edge in chase and even turn the tide in complex late-game scenarios.
True. Strategy works both ways. So, when does this event return?
Final Blowout will return on March 20th. Additionally, Orpheus Game will also return during the Enlightenment Under the Stars event.
Nice. I've been waiting. Orpheus Game hasn't been available for 2 years, and the player should have constantly been asking for its return. Now, we've got back-to-back entertainment modes lined up for everyone to enjoy.
Exactly. That wraps up the updates for entertainment modes. And today, we have got one more major feature to introduce.
Oh, what it is?
Here's a hint. Following last year's Moon River Park storyline update, the main plot will continue at the end of this year. This new system serves as a prelude and is closely tied to the main characters.
Wait, does that mean we'll be able to interact with the main story characters?
That's right. The NPC affection system is coming soon, Players will be able to build relationships with manner NPCs through various interactions and earn rewards. Now, let's check out the preview video. In the manor, players will take on the role of Miss de Rose, engaging in different activities to strengthen their bond with 3 visitors: the novelist, the entomologist, and the prospector. Each NPC's affection level is tied to their personality and background, meaning that interacting with them in ways that align with their character will be the key to deepening your relationship. For example, to increase Orpheus' affection, you will need to play the piano for him. To strengthen your bond with Millie, you will have to help her tend to greenhouse by driving away pests. To gain Norton's favor, you will need to challenge him to a board game match.
If there's something worse than poverty in this world, then it's definitely a lung disease that makes even breathing painful.
By increasing your bond with the 3 NPCs, players can unlock exclusive rewards, including character-themed portraits, portrait frames, graffiti, emote.
This is great. Not only does it give us a more reason to explore the manor, but we also get to play writing games. You know, back in days, I was quite the writing game addict.
Alright, let's get back on track. The manor is full of surprise. There's no minigame we can't create. This new system is scheduled to launch on April 17th. So, when you are taking a break from battles or event modes, don't forget to visit the manor and spend some time with your favorite NPCs. Before we wrap up this section, I would also like to share some updates regarding paid experiences and general gameplay improvements. To improve the draw experience, we are making the following adjustments. First of all, reduced guarantee count. Starting this season, except for crossover essence and Call of the Abyss essence, the guarantee count for regular seasonal essence draws will decrease from 250 to 200 draws.
Wow, that's a game changer. As someone who's never been lucky with the drawing, I always end up hitting the guarantee limit. It's honestly frustrating to lose every single time.
Trust me, even our dev team understands the pain of bad luck. This adjustment is meant to help ease extreme cases of unlucky draws and improve the overall draw experience. And I'm not done yet. There's more. To help players during this event period, we are gifting all players a 388 Echo discount coupon, applicable for purchases over 1,388 Echoes. If visitors need more discounts, you can purchase additional coupons in the store, with 2 coupons available for just 60 Echoes.
Wow, 60 Echoes for 2 discount coupons is an amazing deal. And with a valid period until May 31st, players who don't need them right away can save them for the future purchases. This is really convenient. With so many new and returning costumes available, it's honestly overwhelming to choose. I'll just say it out, I need this.
Exactly. Since a large number of costumes are launching simultaneously, we know many players will be feeling the pressure to collect enough fragments. To help ease this, we are introducing 2 special fragment discount packages available for purchase. Details are on screen.
Is this the first time we've had such cost-effective package? It's perfect for players who want to grab multiple skins during an event.
Yes, this is the first time we are offering packages like this. These optimization updates will start rolling out on March 27th. Stay tuned for the official update announcements. Next, let's go over some permanent feature optimizations. Let's start with rank protection cards. It is also applied to detection points, not just stars.
This is huge for co-players, especially those grading ranks and badges. Such a great change.
And we are adding a Wi-Fi indicator to the lobby.
What's the purpose of this? Does it let players check their ping?
Exactly. Right now, the matching room and room share different server. The matching room connects to the nearest available server, while the match itself selects the best server based on all 5 players' locations. This often leads to players seeing one ping in the room, but experiencing different latency in-game.
Oh, I see. So, with this new feature, players can check their in-game latency ahead of the time and adjust their character choices accordingly. For example, if that pain's high, they might avoid playing opera singer.
Exactly. These features are expected to go live on March 20th. Besides, we are also getting a major new feature update to our room. Furniture layout in the Edit Furniture interface has been newly upgraded. We have added Layout Plaza here. Also can view the layout shared by others and make a copy of the application themselves.
Yes, time to borrow some great ideas. But what if I don't own some of the furniture in a saved layout?
The system will only apply the pieces you already own. Missing items won't appear. This feature is set to release in early April.
That's amazing. I can't wait to see everyone's creative designs.
Lastly, we have a batch of visual effect optimizations for certain costumes and accessories. Let's take a look. This update improves the visual effects, includes some costumes and accessories.
Wow, most costumes and accessories are getting upgraded effects. Everything looks more luxurious now.
We have also improved some modes and textures, like Swift Velo and Holo. These optimizations will go live on March 27th. We look forward to hearing everyone's feedback.
That was so much information, but you can really see the effort our team puts into improving the player experience.
As long as everyone's happy with it. And then, it's time for the most heavy-duty reveal part of all.
Come on!
First up is the return of the Identity File Cross Mitsuji Kamata. Identity File Cross Mitsuji Kamata crossover costume, furniture, and events will be available again on April 3.
Wow, that's our old friend. This series also went through a return last year, but a year down the line, I think there must still a lot of new friends to the mainnet. Visitors who like the steampunk style, remember to seize the opportunity.
You are right. In addition to the crossover return, today I also bring news of 2 new crossovers. On April 17th, we will have a crossover with Ibu.
Wow, is it the pixel-style RPG I played as a kid? Is the Museum of the Horror Art?
Yes, Cherry has a lot of experience. Although it seems to reveal your age, Cherry.
It doesn't matter. I always love Gary. I've also seen our players use the script idea modes to create Eve's art museum map, and I never dreamed that we'll be crossing over with them.
So this is a double happy. This crossover will bring you Ibu, Gary, and Mary's new costumes and themed events. So stay tuned for more information. But I secretly tell you, the new custom you can choose one of the 3 to get one for free. Okay, that's all. Please look forward to the follow-up information.
Wow, besides a costume unlock card, there's a new crossover A costume. It's awesome.
Then, there's the well-received Line Friends crossover ones, costumes and furniture, which will return on May 15th.
There's been a lot of comment for the return of the Mercenary Brown and the Entomologist Connie, and now they're finally scheduled to be returned. Wait, you mentioned the crossover first, so can I expect a second crossover?
I was just about to tell you the good news. The crossover 2 will be available on May 29th, and 2 new crossover costumes will be available at that time, so please look forward to it. So the above is all the in-game content of this Revive show.
Well, how times fly. But before we go, as always, it's time for some exclusive live show rewards.
Here's the live show reward redemption code for everyone. Be sure to redeem it quickly, as it's only available for a limited time.
Thank you all for joining us on this special white day. We'll see you again next time.
Bye-bye.